What's going on, guys, girls? Rob with you this evening. First time I've been on in about 5 days. Don't know when I'll be back on. May not be for another 5 days. I cannot promise you. Um, I kind of like the lighter schedule as far as coming on here a little less. I'm not going to lie about it. Uh, a little less work included in it, stuff like that. But I do miss not talking to my friends. So I wanted to come on tonight, see if some friends wanted to possibly pop in here. And if they do, we can see how things are going. We can say, well, what's up, Philip Reynolds? What's up, Philip? And we can see how things are going. Um, I noticed a couple of other people had some live feeds going on right now as well. Yeah. So, yeah, I actually walked in during a time I saw, 3 live feeds from friends going on right now. So, a lot of cool stuff going on. Wintertime, is it going to break on us now? It looks like it might. Soccer Blast, we might try to get to it in the next week or two. Yeah. I don't know when I'll pull it back out again. I'm not playing any games as much as I have been. I've slowed down immensely. I may do, like I say, I may do some coaching of baseball. I don't know yet. I really don't know where I'm standing right now with everything. But not doing games this week anyway, or at least the next day or two anyway. I might do some later in the week. Kind of fixed my shelving up here, and I got my stuff kind of in a. Philip wants to come on. What's up, Sean? Parents doing pretty good. We went down to St. Omer for a few minutes today. Sean he's never came on with us yet. He's got to come on with us. The channel will be defunct one day, and he'll say, hey, damn, I never did go on Rob's channel. So he definitely needs to. Yep. Definitely needs to come on the channel one time. Ms. Rob's pretty good. She's back in there reading a book right now. I'm not going to be on here long myself. A few minutes. Don't forget, folks, you still got, 6 weeks? 6 weeks to do your taxes. Due April the 15th. March is upon us. 4 hours away. We're going to have March 1st on us. It's jumped right, head first at us. I don't know if I need light or not. You guys can tell me. They always say, let there be light. I don't know if I need that or not. May not. I may be able to do without either one of them. Yeah, I think maybe I can do without either one of them. What's up, Philip? Here comes Philip right now. What's up?
Hey, Rob.
What's going on?
Well, since you're going to be busy on Saturday, my big question is I understand the idea of the triangles and the squares, but what I have a problem with is the shots with the stars and the assists with the stars and doing that goal, that goal check.
Well, what you have to do, you have to go. If I got it right, if I had it right, you got it in front of you.
I got the flow chart in front of me.
Yeah. You kind of go with finding out how many triangles you got first. Yeah, then you find out actually who your shooter is.
Right. I understand that, but the adding up of the stars for the shooter and then the assist person, and
All right,
that,
yeah. Well,
and
what
then
you do?
that check for the goal is what I have a
All right.
problem with.
Have you got a team right there handy? Have you got a team right there?
Well, I've got Chelsea and Man United in the other room. It's not
Yeah.
right next to
Well,
me.
what happens is let's say for instance, above the person's head, the one shooting has got 2 stars.
Right. I
All right,
I know
and then
that you
let's
add them together.
well, unless you got scissors, but if you got
Right.
scissors, you cut everything in half, and then
Yeah.
if you got 2 scissors, you cut it in half, and then you
My
cut after you do it, then you cut it in half twice.
my question is, what happens if the here's one question I do have, because it happened to me. What happens if the shooter is like your 4 or 5 defensive guy and they've got 1 or 2 scissors? Does that mean they get just 1 star?
Now, what it happens is you got to see how many stars the one that
The
is
assist
giving the
person is?
assist, right? So let's say for instance the assist guy's got 3 stars.
Then it's like
Then
just
but
one.
and then huh?
Then it would be just like one.
Well, and then you got 2 scissors. What happens is the scissors cuts it in half, makes it 1.5,
Yeah.
and then cuts it again, so you got less than 1 star. So
Yeah.
actually, you don't even have one full star then.
Well, actually, from what I agree with Steve Tower, because I've been doing I've been watching his videos,
Uh huh.
and basically he makes it to where even with the scissors,
You got 1 star.
yeah, you just get 1 star.
Yeah. Well, you can do it that way. You can do
Yeah,
it that
and
way. And then the thing
that's
is, then that's when you roll the dice, and the black dice has got to be a 1 then.
right.
Then the white dice, you go by that as far as the save for the
And
for the
and
goalkeeper.
and as far as I understand, if it's a spectacular save, the stars don't matter. It's just you
It's
got
on the chart. It's on the chart there. Then
right. Then you just go by what the roll on the chart is.
well, the thing is, you got to first off you got to roll the white dice again and see. Let's say they've got 5 stars on spectacular save. It's
Right.
got to be a 6. Then you
Right.
then you roll the dice and see about spectacular save.
Well, right. But then if it's a 6, that's if they have to get that 6 and they roll that 6, that's a
Uh huh.
goal then.
Right. But then,
But
like I say, but if it's within the
if
one
they
to
fail
five,
it,
then you roll the spectacular save.
basically, then if they fail it, then you roll, and whatever you get on the spectacular save is what you get.
Right.
But the problem I'm having is that the shot on goal guy and the
Uh
assist
huh.
guy, and that's the area where, because I don't get many of those, because I'm playing Chelsea and Man United, and on the ref chart there was a header, and I just had to roll on the header, and Man United got a goal because
Okay.
the Man United
Yeah.
guy, and that was just like a check, and the check was like 2-9 or 2-5 or something,
Right.
and that passed, and that's the reason why he got a goal.
Yeah.
I
The,
understand. I understand that. I understand
uh
the triangles, but I don't understand the star check. Star check. That's the only part of a hockey of Soccer Blast that I don't understand is the star
Now I
check.
know some people just roll the dice, roll one dice, and give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can do that. You can do that too to decide your. You can just do that to decide who your shooter is and your assist guy. So let's say, for instance, you want to use the black dice and you get a 3. You can use a midfielder for the shooter, and then let's say you get a 1, then you can use your 1. Even if you don't have any stars, you can still get a rebound or a spectacular save result. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the
And
question.
if ever it is, if they make you save, it is understood that the ball goes out of play, and it's
Yeah.
a corner kick.
Yeah.
So if it's
Well,
not a rebound,
that's
It's a corner kick.
That's the only part of Soccer Blast that I'm still, because I haven't had that come up very often, where
Mhm.
you actually do the star check, and
Right,
then it doesn't come up very. I get like spectacular save a lot,
right.
and I might have a ref that, like what happened with Man United, where it's like a header or something.
Yeah,
It's um, you know, I haven't had to go to the actual uh, guy shot, the guy that's shooting, see how many stars he's had, and then see the assist and see how many they have, add them up, and then do that final check with the black and white dice to see if they match up, to see if it's a goal or not.
right. Yeah.
And 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 what I would like you to do is, the next time you play play
Uh-huh.
Soccer Blast, to kind of explain it a little bit better for me, so that I can get that concept, because I'm other than that, I'm ready to
Uh-huh.
do my FC Cincinnati replay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Well, that's cool.
if I
We'll
can
we'll
get
try to
this,
get we'll try to get it on the channel here soon. Okay.
if I can get the star stuff up here in my head
Right.
and do it, that's the only part, because I've done, like, I watched your video. I mean, your videos are great. Steve Towers are great. He even uses, kind of, this isn't the flow chart, but it's the same flow chart that he
Right.
uses.
Mhm.
Um, and all I know to do is, I'm going to do some attack flow chart practice,
Right.
and that's what I'm going to do. But you even say I think in one your your Soccer Blast thing, like you uh played like 7 games or something before
Uh-huh.
you were even able to try it online, and
Yeah.
I've done four. I've done one offline that I
Mhm.
didn't even show,
Yeah.
uh and that actually helps. But when you come to one aspect of it that doesn't get up here,
Right.
it it it's very, very difficult.
Right. I
And it's
got you.
like,
I'll get one on the channel here soon. I will. I'll promise
yeah,
you I will. Okay.
that's fine. I
All
mean,
right.
and do we know, the other question I have is, do we know if uh Al Wilson is going to come out with some USFL
I I have not
2021?
heard. I have not heard. I have not
Because
heard.
that's starting in April, and that would be really good to have.
Yeah, I have not heard. Probably the person to ask with that would be Keith.
Yeah.
Or have you got Al's email?
I wish I did. I
I
don't.
do not either.
I I
So
I don't.
if you email Keith and just
There.
ask him because he and I know he knows Al well. Or if you catch after further review, a lot of times on
Yeah.
Monday nights he's live.
I want to get. There's a couple people's email addresses that I want to get. I want to get
Yeah.
Al Wilson's.
Uh huh.
I want to get Steve Towers,
Uh huh.
and I want to get Al Red Sox fan.
Okay, I got you. Well, you may catch
Al
after further review. Steve may be on tonight because it wouldn't
Yeah.
surprise me at all if he comes on a little bit
And
because
and
generally on
I
Monday night
also
he
want to
does.
I want to kind of, because I haven't had a chance to talk to him, but I wanted to tell him that his team wound up winning my Fast Strike Football League.
Read what Glenn's got right there. Uh, if you throw your
Oh,
email, throw your email up there, Philip. Throw your email in chat. That way, he's
oh,
got next.
I
He's got it in a different format.
yeah, I have, mine's black and white, but I also do have the black, white, and green one, and I think it's an Excel chart as well.
I don't know.
And I'm not sure exactly how.
He'll definitely email it to you if you want him to now.
Okay,
So
yeah,
throw your email.
I don't know. Well, I have
Just
the
go to chat.
private chat. I don't know how to do it with because if I show it, do it the private thing, it'll probably go to you.
Let's see. Can you see where they're chatting right here, where it says comments on the right?
I see the comments, but I don't know
All
how
right.
to write.
Look down. Look down at the bottom. It says post a comment. You can go right there. Do it right there on it. And
I don't see the post a comment thing.
you don't see where it says chat.
I see the comments, but I don't.
All right. Do you see the word chat? Do you see the blue word chat down at the bottom of the right? Bottom right?
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
I have.
Okay. Glenn says you already have that chart in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he said you already have it. Okay.
Yeah.
So he
I
saw
have.
the one you had.
I have a copy of it. I just haven't gotten to print it out. I do want to print that one out, and I also want to print out a couple of the. I want to get about 25. Well, my FC Cincinnati replay is going to be about 36 to 40 games,
Yeah.
and I'm going to have to break that up into like 2 or 3 segments per game. So you're
Yeah.
talking because just to do what I've done, I've broken them up into like 2 or 3 parts because I do like 30 minutes and that's pretty much it.
Okay. I
Because
got
the
you.
way I look at it, 30, 40 minutes is perfect for a game. Any longer than that is it's just too much.
Okay.
And
Well,
that's
I tell
what
you, I'll tell you, this is what you. This wouldn't hurt either if you do it. Play it online, and when you hit a snag, then
yeah.
if you've got somebody in the room, they might be able to help you too. So
Yeah, but
that doesn't hurt. That
the
doesn't hurt.
problem I have is not many people are live when I record. I really don't have many people show up live when I record. Chris Strat does, but I really don't have a lot of people that show up when I record live.
I got you.
Uh, and
I
a
got
lot of it's I'm not on here every day like you are, Rob, or
Well,
or or
you'll
or what I'm
yeah.
saying is they know that you even if you like come on like 3 or 4 days a week, they know you might come on Monday and then Friday and Saturday type thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
I try to carry a schedule somewhat, even though
yeah, but
in
I
the
don't
last few
always
days
carry a schedule. That's my
no you
problem.
right. I got you.
And I just try to do it when I can fit it in my
Right.
schedule. And it's don't get me wrong, I love games. I've always had because my dad taught me cribbage, and ever since then, games have been just part of my life, and I can pick them up and I love your like the red, white, and blue racing thing. And
Yeah.
I added the one aspect I added was the idea that when you roll a 6, that you have to roll for a crash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with that.
that's the only tweak that I did to your
Ain't
pedal to
nothing
the
wrong
metal
with
that
that.
if you get a 6, you have to roll a crash.
Yeah.
And I'm doing History Maker baseball, and I came up with a what happens when you roll 666, and it's based off of the Universal Baseball Association, and basically what it is a player dies.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, a player dies. If you no, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Play of death.
And believe it or not, it happened in Game 6. Uh, the last my last History Maker baseball inside pitch crossover, it actually happened, and I rolled the dice,
Oh my
And I'm not
goodness.
going to tell you what happened. I'm not going to tell you the outcome. You'll have to check it out. But
I
it
hope
happened.
I hope you didn't. I hope you didn't use viewers, and I hope I wasn't one of them. And I was batting ninth.
No. It's because it was with, like I said, it was with my History Maker baseball crossover event where
We got Rob up now. 666. Oh my God,
no,
Rob. We got bad news.
but see, the thing is I rolled 3 dice. The first
Yeah,
dice, it if it would have been just one dice, it's the batter. If it was
gotcha.
if it was 2 dice, it was somebody in the field, and if it was 3 dice, it was the pitcher.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it was the pitcher. And I'm not going to tell you what happened in my
All right.
particular apps, but the next time I'm going to roll 4 dice when it happens because
Might be
no,
the
no, and I'm
manager. Might
serious
be the
about this.
manager. Be the
No,
manager.
not the manager, but the umpire, an umpire.
Oh,
Yeah, an umpire gets an umpire because it actually happened on opening day for the Reds.
yeah,
I mean, it's sad and it's serious in that, but
yeah.
but it did happen that I think umpire was taken to the hospital, and shortly thereafter, I think he did die shortly thereafter. Um, but yeah, it's something that I created, and I've only played 6 games of my History Maker baseball, and it's supposed to be an 86 game project, so it's going to take me. It might take me years to do.
Yeah, I got you, man. So main thing is have fun with it.
I
Just have
and that's
fun
what I'm
with it.
trying to do.
Good.
I'm just trying to have fun.
Yeah.
I've got some games. I've got replay baseball and replay basketball, and I want to get on with a friend of mine, and I want to teach him Glory Days boxing, and I want him to teach me the replay baseball and basketball.
Very cool. Very cool.
And I got a game that I pre-ordered this year that I plan on getting, and I'm gonna have to learn that.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
it's a
So
play game too.
yeah. Post a game or post a video tonight. And after I'm done with this, I'll go back. I'll go and watch it, and I'll send them to your channel to watch.
Okay. I mean
All right.
I mean I
Definitely do it.
get this. I've got 40 viewers now.
Oh, very cool.
I got 40 viewers, and the thing about it was, and you know this because it happened about a year and a half ago.
Uh huh.
I had almost 100 viewers, and if I would have
Yeah. And
posted,
then you had to change the channel.
I had to start all over, and I had to create a new account with a new email address, and
Yeah.
I started from scratch basically,
Yeah.
and it's been like about a year and a half, and uh, I got 40 viewers now,
Oh,
and my 40th viewer was just recently, and I I had to come on and thank the viewers because without the viewers and Glenn, I don't know if you're a subscriber to my channel. If you're not, please do subscribe. Um, and I get on there and tell people to subscribe and stuff and turn on notifications and make comments and stuff like that all the time. It's just I don't see that stuff very much,
right.
and
Well, I'm
sometimes
gonna
I
tell you right
wonder if
now. I've got almost 2,800 videos.
yeah.
2,800.
Well,
So what's gonna help? It's not gonna hurt at all. It's when you're able to do 2 and 3 videos in a day. People will go back and watch them.
yeah.
That's the thing. And
I
that, and
when
then
I can
YouTube will get in touch
like
with you.
when what was it President's Day? I think
Uh
President's
huh.
Day was the last time that I was able to multiple videos because um, I had the time. I just
Right.
had the time. I don't always have the time. Uh,
Yep.
I mean, I got to go pick up my girl. I'm doing something after work tomorrow, and I got to pick my girlfriend afterwards.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
church on Wednesday. I got something at church Thursday this week, and I got something
Yeah.
at church Friday with uh, and so the next time I have to
It's
uh,
Saturday.
yeah, Saturday,
Yeah.
and I'm at church Sunday, so and by the time I get home and we get something to eat, it's almost either time to go to church Sunday
Uh,
or a lot of times because church uh, they televise. I I watch we watch here Sunday night, and so I'm busy with that, watching it online and
right.
that, and I post when I can. It's just I don't have a regular schedule. Like I'm going to get on Monday. I'm going to get on
Right.
Tuesday. I'm going to get
Well,
on Saturday.
what you should do is do a video tonight, and then tell people, say, look, I should be back on Friday the or Saturday the
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah, that's what you do.
and
Kind of lead them that way, and
and
it'll be
and
cool.
the thing is I do have a girlfriend, and I don't want to spend all my I don't want my game stuff to interfere with my
Yeah,
real life.
private life.
And if it comes to that, then I hate to say it, but this has to go.
Yeah, I got you. I
And
understand.
I kind of wonder if that happens with you and Darla a lot sometimes too.
Sometimes it has come to where I had to cut back some or do
I mean,
whatever, but not too
I
much.
don't
Not
I
too much.
don't I came on here tonight because I had questions, and you couldn't you we couldn't you said Saturday wasn't good for you, so I got on here, and since you came on, I saw you come on. I figured I asked my questions here,
You're fine. Yep.
because
What's up,
uh,
Danny? What's up,
uh,
Sermon? What's up, Riku?
are you? I
Michael Peterson.
I do have a question. Are you going to watch some of that USFL?
I don't know if I'm gonna even watch it or not. Probably not, but that doesn't mean one Saturday if it's on a Saturday. Uh, which I think they're going to run some
I
Saturday and
might
Sunday games.
watch some of the highlights and see how it goes.
Yeah,
And that,
because they also have XFL too. So
yeah, the
that's supposed to
XFL
start.
doesn't start till next year though.
Oh, is it next season? Okay, I
Yeah,
thought it was
next
June
next
this year.
it,
Okay,
it's I think it's supposed to start the Sunday after the
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl. Yeah,
Gotcha, gotcha, man.
and that I think is owned by The Rock.
I think WWE's owning it. They own
Oh,
it all now. Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. So
But
definitely throw a video up there tonight, and I'll lead them your way before I leave tonight.
okay.
All right,
Basically I'm just want to go through the attack sheet, do some attack sheet rolls.
I
It's
gotcha.
the last part of really it's the last part of Soccer Blast I need to get down before I
Yep,
can do a season replay of any kind,
yep,
whether it's European League or MLS.
yep.
I do know that there's and I do know that there's like a fast score type system for
Right.
Soccer Blast, but I don't know how. I don't. I've seen it somewhere, but I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, I think you can get that on play.com. Play.com's free site. I think you can get that one.
Yeah.
I think you can get it.
I do have. I just got, and this is for my History Maker baseball. I got the fast score for the '70s because I plan on the teams that I don't play for. I plan to roll the fast score system for that.
Right.
Uh, and yeah, I don't know how that where I'm already
Right.
6 days behind because I've finished the first series.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I tell you what, just look around. I think that you can get the quick chart on play.com though if you can look for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Danny,
But
will the
it's
USFL be like the other league that folded? Now, XFL, USFL has got some funding. They do have funding.
I
Um,
heard that they're supposed to be. I hear that there's one of the things is the idea of they're moving the kicking back so that they can uh have more the returners
have more
return
play.
action.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're going to play all the games in Birmingham, Alabama. So on Montgomery, I think it's Birmingham.
Yeah, it's
It
Birmingham.
wasn't XFL, it was something else. CFL, they've been successful.
What was that? That AA something.
Oh, it could have been something else there, Danny. I don't know it. I don't,
Yeah,
but I know the XFL's coming back, like he said, next year.
yeah. Next year,
USFL, this is their first time
I
back in
do.
what,
I do know that
30 years.
I do know that the USFL. I mean, the USFL. It's the same 8 teams that originally started it,
Right.
and I do
But
know
they're
that.
going to all play all their games in Alabama. All
Yeah,
of them's going to
I do
play
know
there.
that they have teams for expansion for season 2.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do know that. I do know that. I do know that they have teams for expansion already in the works.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know too much about the XFL except for the fact that they've been practicing a year
Yeah.
for the last year, and yeah,
Yeah. Michael, if you like to pop on here, definitely do it. I'm going to go
I'm
through
going to get
news
off
and notes.
here. I'm
All
going to
right
get
there.
off here.
Have a good one.
I'm going to probably wait an hour or so, and then I want to do like a couple tack rolls.
Right. Have a good one there, Philip.
Yeah, you too.
All right.
Bye.
Michael says they may do traveling next year. Yeah, I heard they might as well. News of the week. Obviously, the big news coming out of the weekend. PGA Tour. Let's first go to the guy that folded his tent yesterday. It was very, 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 very um, sad situation. Number one, and then surprising situation that Daniel Berger did not close the event out the way you would expect. He had a 5-shot lead. He folded early, and then by the time it was over with, he was 3 shots back, loses the event. Sepp Straka, the European, wins, and and now he's eligible for the Masters in April. Um, Phil Mickelson. This is just a hot mess. It's a firestorm. The AAF. It lasted only 8 weeks. AAF. Okay, I didn't even know about that. Phil Mickelson is a firestorm waiting to happen right now. Number one, he wouldn't have had any problems saying anything about, well, we got a Saudi Arabian golf league, and we're possibly going to expand it, all over Asia. His problem was when he started cutting down the PGA Tour. Yep. If you enjoy NASCAR talk, go to Danny's channel at 7 o'clock on Monday nights. And that's a blast. He said that's cool. Uh, Mickelson should not have chopped down the PGA Tour the way he did. That was his problem. That was his problem right there in a nutshell. Then the next thing you know, KMPG, Michelob Light, Callaway. Once Callaway said, you knew he was done. So right now his $88 million that he makes off of off of sponsors is gone. $88 million. The guy is worth over $900 million, folks. He is worth nearly $1 billion. And the Saudi Arabians are asking Greg Norman to put in $250 million, $250 million. Phil Mickelson, $250 million. And then they're wanting to throw in $500 million. And then started up with $1 billion. Then they are wanting to get top names, and that's where they're not going to do. It's not going to happen. Players that are in the top 100 in the U.S. are not going to go over and play. 2 or 3 reasons. Number one, it costs too much to travel all the way to Saudi Arabia. Number two, it's a high risk. It's a high risk. Let's say they fold after a year. What are you going to do then if PGA Tour says, we're closing the door on your ass for 5 years? That's 5 years of your career right there. So you can't do it. The only people that can take a chance on this are 30-year-olds that are still still trying to get their card, stuff like that. It's good golfers, and I'm not even going to say they're not great golfers. Some of them are great golfers, but some of them just have not been able to exceed or withstand the pressure of getting their tour card and be on go back on the Q, get their Q card, the Q tour, and all that. I'm on machine, says Michael Peterson. We'll see if Mike comes on here in a minute. He might pop on here. Glenn, I sent Glenn an invitation too if Glenn decides to come on. Basketball right now, we're just about ready for the all the tournaments, all the postseason tournaments. ACC tournament, I think you got to like Duke. I think you got to like Duke right now. I was up in Charlottesville Saturday, and Florida State beat University of Virginia by a point. Need your invite? Okay, I thought I invited you. All right. So it's I'm not sure any ACC this year is good enough to win it all. But we'll see. I think it's more than a chance that they could win, but it's Virginia is a horrible team this year, and they're they won the national championship. The last time it was a national champion. We didn't have one last year. A tournament this year really is what we need. And it's looking more and more like they're going to let them play it out. And I like that. I do like that. A lot of Big Ten teams are really good this year. And then, obviously, we've got the NFL draft coming up. Virginia won a couple years ago. That's right. But they were the last team to win it all. And then now, they're not the same team they were then. No. They were a senior-laden team when they won. And you don't see senior-laden teams at all anymore because everybody's team, they leave. After their sophomore year, they leave. Or after their junior year, they leave. If they're good, they're not staying. And what happened was Virginia had a bunch of average or better than average talent that was not in NBA ready. Even as seniors, they were not NBA ready, but they played as a well-oiled unit. And they played well. They really did. They played well. And ended up winning the national championship in 2020, I guess, 2020. So they were our last national champions in basketball. What's Mike doing now? Oh, Michael. He's paddling up. He's paddling up his stream without a. He's coming up his stream without a paddle. What else we got going on in the world of sports? Baseball. They seem to be coming around a little bit. They realize now the season's going to get shortened. It looks like by at least 12 games. It's probably looking at 150 right now. And, obviously if they got things together today or tomorrow or Wednesday, they might be able to keep a full season intact, especially with the double headers on, Michael. I sent you two invites already. Yeah, whatever you got going on right there, it's not working right. Yeah. Yeah. Here he comes. Yeah. I knew I'd send it to you.
Hello, Rob. Yes, you did.
Yeah, try the invite again.
That's all right.
And then you found it.
I found you, and I'm going to make a couple of comments.
Found it. You going to do what?
And I'm going to make a couple of comments. Okay.
Oh, okay. Let's see what kind of comment he's going to make.
The first thing, the most important story right now is in soccer. Okay.
All right.
With Russia, we got Poland already said, no, we're not going to play you in the World Cup. If you get, and now they're going to be known as the Russian, they changed it to the I think it's the RIC or something like that. But FIFA's not doing a thing right now. Okay. Poland will not play them at all. And that's going to be interesting because, they've been involved with trying to qualify. That to me is a big story.
Right. And bless you. The wife sneezed. It is big. It's going to become bigger if they stay in what do you call it? Ukraine. If they stay in Ukraine for another, let's say, month, teams like Germany, teams like France, teams like Japan, they're going to back away from them. And then, but where is the World Cup supposed to be played at this year?
Qatar.
Oh, okay. So,
Qatar.
So
that's in the Middle East,
and they may well banish Russia from getting to play in it. They could do that.
They could. But FIFA's not going to. FIFA's not doing anything. They have enough They got enough problems on their plate.
Well, if enough teams say we won't come, then FIFA won't have a choice. Yeah. If US comes out, if Germany comes out, if England comes out, if Scotland comes out, if Australia, if 8 or 10 teams come out and say, look, if they show up, we're not playing, chances are they're going to be held at home. And then watch out for the Olympics next year, right? The Olympics come back next year. Watch out for that.
Olympics in Paris in 2024. The Champions League. I don't know if you're familiar with that. They were supposed to have their final in St. Petersburg. That's gone. They pulled them out. Now it's going to be in Paris.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if they're already making exemptions. So don't think for a second if they're doing that already, that a month or 3 months from now they don't think they won't hesitate. Is the World Cup this year?
The World Cup is this year. Yes.
So that starts in June, man. That starts in June.
Correct. June or July, because they have been They have been trying to qualify. They had the African Nations Cup just finished about a month ago, and now all the other teams are trying to qualify. I know the U.S. is in because they're in like second place in CONCACAF.
Yeah.
But
and and we're seeing now. I talked to Harris a 3 weeks ago, and he said there's no way, and this is his words, there's no way there'd be any first-round quarterbacks. None, he said.
Oh.
There's going to be some. You don't think so?
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That kid if there will be one, it's going to be that kid from Pittsburgh. That's it.
Oh, it'll be more. Trust me, it'll be more than one, Mike. We're talking 4 and 5. We're talking 4 and 5. Now look, I say the reason I say that, it's such a need in the league. They've got to do it.
There's so
teams,
many quarterbacks out there.
The problem is when they're looking at Matt Corral, when they're looking at Malik Willis, they realize if they don't draft them, then they're not going to get a chance to look at them because they don't want them as a free agent.
No.
Because, all right, well, I'll tell you why you don't want them as a free agent. Think about this. Let's say, for instance, shits and giggles, let's just say this. Let's say Tom Brady signs back up this year and goes to the 49ers. All right. Then you're Malik Willis, and you don't get drafted, and you're a free agent. And Carolina comes calling and says, look, we need a backup quarterback. Would you like to? And then the 49ers come calling. We need a backup quarterback.
Okay.
I'm saying the backup quarterback's going to want to be edging toward the better teams. Why wouldn't you? They're only one injury away from being the guy that can lead the team to the Super Bowl or whatever.
I'm looking at
rewind 20 years. Look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady played no part in this season-long team that played, and then once Drew Bledsoe got hurt, he led them to, and that's the thing. He got his chance, and not only did he take advantage of it, after that he kept on. Now it was the same situation with the kid in Philadelphia, except the only difference was Philadelphia didn't give him a chance to come back, which was stupid as hell. Look where they've been since then. Look where Philadelphia's been since then. And see if they could rewind the clock 4 years.
See, I'm looking at a mock draft right now.
And you got Malik Willis going as high as 5 in some places.
8
is that Giants?
Atlanta.
Okay. And then that's what I'm saying though. But you've even got some people got him. Is he the first quarterback going?
I think in my mock draft, he's the only quarterback going.
All right.
Oh no. Kenny Pickett at 8. Kenny Pickett at 18. That's the Saints.
Okay. And
Matt Corral at 20.
Yep.
To Pittsburgh.
I'm telling you, there's going to be at least 4 or 5 get selected.
No,
maybe
only 3.
Right there.
Right
I'm just saying, it's going to happen though. Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett, Matt Corral. They're even saying the kid from Cincinnati is going to be a first round pick, which I don't see it. Huh?
They don't have him. I think the focus is going to be on defense.
Well, it's got to be, but the problem is you've got so many teams that are quarterback driven. Quarterback needed. They're all driven by quarterbacks. And the thing is, the Giants have pretty much said Jones may not be our man this year. If he is not, you got to go somewhere and go shopping. You've got to. You've got to. And the
Got
thing
5 and
is,
7.
the good thing about drafting a quarterback is this: you're not going to be paying them a ton of money. You're not going to be going out here paying, you're not going to be going out here paying Rodgers $50 million. You're just not. You're going to be paying this kid $400,000. Or $1 million, $1.5 million, depending on where he's picked. And if he's picked low in the first round, you don't have to pay him near as much.
No, you don't.
So no. So that's the reason they're willing to take a first round flyer, because I mean,
there's so many teams that need quarterbacks, though. That's the only problem.
But that's the thing. Everybody is hoping they find lightning in a bottle with Kenny Pickett, with Matt Corral, with Malik Willis. There are others out there too. I'm telling you, I think there's at least 4 or 5 to get picked in the first round. I'm not saying they deserve to be. But the thing of it is, they have to overpay for that. That's the one position you have to overpay for. But the good thing about it is, if you do get one in the first round and they play half decent, you could be set for the next 10 years with a quarterback that is average or better than average, that might even get you to a Super Bowl.
It's not like the old days where you drafted, or like you drafted Trey Lance, you sit him on the bench for a year or 2 to try to learn from it. Can't do that now. You got to throw him right in. Not
many teams are able to. The Green Bay's been able to do it with their kid, and so is the 49ers. They've been able to do it too. But Trey Lance, they're still saying Trey Lance probably is not ready yet. If that's the case, then what do you do? Do you go out here and try to do you get the kid from Seattle?
Do you trade Garoppolo?
Well, Garoppolo's gone. He's not. I think he's gone. Yeah, he's gone.
Wow.
So that's the thing right there. I think Garoppolo's gone. And the thing of it is, do you really want to go into another season with Garoppolo the way he played in the postseason? He played like garbage.
He'd be better for the Giants. Jones was hard. Jones' second half of the year was horrible. He was horrible. I know that.
Yep.
And it's bad that we need a quarterback, but the problem is we don't have a line to protect him. The defense has been shot, and that's all from the prior management. What is the Buffalo team going to do?
If I'm the Giants, I don't think I would go out here and go get a high-priced quarterback.
I wouldn't. Nope.
This is what I would probably do. I would probably go try to get me 2 free agent linemen. Then I would go in it first, second, even third round, and get myself a quarterback, and be like, okay, you're going to be our starting quarterback this year, and if he's not able to lead the charge, you got to put Jones back in there. But number one thing you need are a couple of linemen. You need a tackle, you need a guard.
Well,
and you got to protect it. You got to protect the backside of the quarterback.
In the mock, they have Evan Neal.
Evan Neal's he's a great pick from Alabama. He's offensive tackle.
And then the other one is David Lloyd from Utah.
David Lloyd, is he also a guard? Is he a guard?
Sorry, he's a linebacker.
Oh, okay, Devin Lloyd.
You need a linebacker.
Yeah.
It was horrible. That's why it was horrible.
Yeah.
Gettleman kind of ruined the team, and now
is he gone?
Yeah, they got the Buffalo connection now. They got somebody. The coaches from the Bills, and the GM was from the Bills.
Oh, okay, I got
you. We'll see.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. And the other thing in football, did you hear who the teams were that are going international?
I know.
They came out. Supposedly, they came out this morning on the NFL Network.
Okay.
You're going to have England. The only team we know that's going across is Jacksonville.
Right.
They're going to
because England. They have a stadium to go to.
Correct. Now you got England. They're going to be in Germany, and I heard the rumor that Tampa Bay is going to be the one in Germany.
Okay.
Mexico. Okay.
Frank, oh, good.
Oh,
I'm glad you're starting to feel better. Good deal.
oh man.
Frank's been down.
The COVID, I presume.
Well, he's been feeling bad. He's just been down and out of it. Now, so England and Germany and what other country?
Mexico.
And Mexico, I guess would that probably be Los Angeles team?
You mean Las Vegas? I think it's the Raiders, like last year.
Oh, it could be.
Raiders again.
Could be.
I don't know because they said they were going to announce, and I didn't get a chance.
And it could be Houston. Obviously, it could be Houston too.
Nah, Houston's not a draw. You got the Raiders. The Raiders are a draw. It's a West Coast team, and they can play down there. They got a fan base down there that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Especially if it's in Mexico City. I don't know I think it's in Mexico City. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But that's
way high. That's way high too. That's a high altitude now.
But this is what Deep Pockets wants to do. He's trying to expand and do all this stuff at the same time, trying to, he's got a lot of things to figure out. I also read today, and I don't know how true this is, the rules committee is meeting on Thursday, and the rules committee is not going to touch what was the controversy? The interference rule. What happened in the Super Bowl or whatever?
Yeah. Interference.
They're not touching it. They're not going to do anything about it. It's going to stay the way it is.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay. Because I follow.
We go see how this baseball comes out.
What happened today?
Today, very little. They said they did get some talk in, but they're hoping that maybe they have a resolution. The problem is nobody's offering up any solutions. All they're offering is little. It's like if you wanted to buy a tree, they're offering up a pencil, and that's just not enough. Yeah, it's just not getting it done. So they're gonna have to do it.
It's sad.
Don't forget, we're gonna have our draft special into April, live on draft night on Thursday night.
Oh, really?
Michael, I hope to have Michael on here, but I know my man Bleacher Bums Anthony. He'll want to be here. Huh?
I like Anthony. Yeah.
He knows his stuff too.
Yeah.
Harris. Well, hope Harris is not working that night. Keith, Tim. We're going to try to have Matt. Matt Sharver says he wanted to see some more boxing, so I'm going to try to throw a boxing match on here sometime Wednesday. Tomorrow, you probably won't see me online. My days are, like I say, I'm just not on here as much as I have been in the past.
I noticed.
And I'm taking care of things around here in the house, and me and my wife doing things. So that's just, like I say, you just sometimes you just have to.
My excitement while you're gone is watching cricket.
Oh, okay.
I finally decided to pick up watching international cricket. And I'm learning the rules, and I'm understanding the game. It's great.
And
I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I watched the Pakistani Super League tournament. There's 10 teams. They're all from Pakistan, and they compete during the winter, and they just finished their playoffs. And I got to watch it because they show the league on Sky Sports. I watch it with my Fire Stick, and they all show it, and it's all in English. The commentators, and they have 2 women that do commentary. They do a great job, and the guys that work with them, they are so funny. They're so much fun to watch.
Very cool.
It is. And tonight they have women on. If I want to stay up late, they got Australia and New Zealand. So that's what That's what I've been doing, learning about. Learning something. I picked up. I got the PDF for the laws of cricket, and I've been reading it, and I read it, and I'm understanding the game. There's some great articles about it. It's just It's great.
Very cool.
You know,
So,
this baseball thing is bugging the heck out of me.
yeah,
I can't prepare
but draft night you'll be with us.
I will try. I have a base. I don't even know what day the draft is right
Thursday.
now.
It's a Thursday, end of April.
Depends on my work schedule, but I will try.
Okay.
I will definitely try.
Sounds good. We're definitely going to try on this channel to be here live. We may have little boxes about this big, and we'll try to be across there. And we'll see if Michael Peterson's in the middle. He can be the what's her name? What was her name?
What's that? The girls?
The woman that was in the middle. She was a maid.
Alice.
Oh yeah. Mike can be Alice that night. So
I could be Alice. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. You all have a great night. For Michael Peterson, my name's Rob. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We weren't on a long time, but we was here an hour tonight. God bless and be safe. And we'll be back here in the next couple of days with some Glory Days boxing. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.